Matt Osborne made millions laugh, and just as many feel uncomfortable without ever saying a word. To wrestling fans, he was Doink the Clown, a bizarre, unpredictable character who blurred the line between comedy and nightmare. But behind the painted smile and colorful costume lived a man fighting addiction, pain, and a deeply troubled past. On June 16, 2013, Matt Osborne was found dead at the age of 54. The official cause pointed to heart failure complicated by years of substance abuse, but fans and insiders believe the real story runs much deeper. How does a man who survived the most violent eras of professional wrestling meet such a quiet, lonely end? Was Matt Osborne's death truly natural, or was it the final act of a long, hidden tragedy? Tonight, we uncover the unnatural and mysterious death of Matt Osborne. Matt Osborne was born on September 20th, 1958, in Austin, Texas, growing up far from the bright lights of wrestling superstardom. From an early age, he was athletic, creative, and drawn to performance. Wrestling gave him a sense of identity, a place where he could channel aggression, humor, and storytelling into something powerful. Training hard and paying his dues across regional promotions, Osborne developed a reputation as a talented, fearless performer, willing to do whatever it took to entertain the crowd. But long before fame arrived, Matt was already wrestling inner demon struggles that would only intensify once success finally came. In the early 1990s, WWE introduced one of its strangest and most memorable characters. Doink the Clown, and Matt Osborne became the original man behind the makeup. This was not a cheerful children's clown. Doink was sinister, manipulative, and unsettling, using pranks and mind games to torment opponents. The character was a massive success, and Osborne's performance was widely praised for its depth and creativity. Yet while fans saw laughter and chaos on screen, behind the scenes, Matt Osborne's life was unraveling. Fame came fast, but stability did not. The pressure to perform, constant travel, and physical punishment began taking their toll. Like many wrestlers of his era, Matt Osborne worked through injuries that would sideline most athletes. Chronic pain became a daily reality, and prescription drugs became an easy solution. What started as pain management slowly evolved into dependency. Osborne also struggled with alcohol abuse, and his behavior grew increasingly unpredictable. WWE eventually released him after troubling incidents, including a well-documented altercation that shocked the wrestling world. This moment marked a turning point, not just in his career, but in his life. Without the structure of WWE, Matt Osborne drifted deeper into addiction and instability. After leaving WWE, Matt Osborne continued wrestling on the independent circuit, but the spotlight was gone. The crowds were smaller, the money less, and the physical toll remained just as brutal. Friends described him as kind but troubled, a man haunted by regrets and struggling to escape his past. He attempted comebacks, sobriety, and reinvention, but addiction is relentless. Years of substance abuse damaged his heart, his mind, and his ability to live a normal life. The clown makeup was gone, but the pain never left. On June 16, 2013, Matt Osborne was found dead in Plano, Texas. He was 54 years old. Authorities later stated that his death was caused by heart failure, with a long history of substance abuse as a contributing factor. There were no dramatic headlines, no major investigation, just another fallen wrestler quietly added to a growing list. But for fans who followed his journey, the ending felt disturbingly familiar. A man who gave everything to entertain others died alone, his body worn down by years of excess, neglect, and unresolved trauma. While Matt Osborne's death was ruled natural, many believe it was unnatural in every meaningful way. His heart didn't simply fail. It was weakened over decades by addiction, stress, and physical abuse. His story mirrors countless others from wrestling's darkest eras, where performers were praised for toughness and punished for vulnerability. Matt Osborne didn't die in the ring, but the ring played a major role in shortening his life. Today, Matt Osborne is remembered as the most iconic version of Doink the Clown, a character that proved wrestling could be creative, disturbing, and unforgettable. Yet his legacy also serves as a warning. Behind the colorful gimmicks and larger-than-life personas are real human beings, often suffering in silence. Osborne's life reminds us that entertainment built on pain always carries a cost. Matt Osborne lived behind a painted smile, making the world laugh while slowly falling apart. His death may not have been sudden or violent, but it was unnatural, shaped by years of addiction, neglect, and pressure. Remembering Matt Osborne means acknowledging both his brilliance and his suffering, and ensuring that future generations of wrestlers are protected from the same fate.